Hey, guess what I just watched today? Another Disney movie. The Lion King. I really enjoyed this movie. I wasn't expecting me to enjoy it from what I see for the critics and other people I've seen reviews done on it so far. I wasn't expecting big things out of it, but I really enjoyed this movie. It reminded me of the original almost to a T. There were some little things that were different here or there, but it was almost the same movie, which I really enjoyed when I was a kid, which I thought was great. And I think a lot of people they're looking at this. I think a lot of people are comparing this movie to the 1994 version, which I don't think they should do. They should just look at it on its own merits, and that's what I did. So yeah, I really enjoyed it, but it wasn't perfect. I had some problems with it. Well, first off, the scene where Mufasa dies, that really got to me. I didn't think it was going to. That was a pretty sad scene. Very well done. The CGI with these characters and the environments is just absolutely ridiculous. How it looks so real. I mean, we're in the freaking future here. I'm telling you, like, this is mind-boggling. I don't even want to think about how much time was spent on the CGI and these characters and I just don't even want to think about it and all the work that was put in for that, because they did a phenomenal job. It was awesome. I wish they would have made certain characters look a little bit different, more like their 1994 versions. But no, I mean, they made them look like legit animals, how they should look in real life. So it was awesome. I love how, because it's a bit of a musical, but I love how it doesn't take over the movie. Like a movie like Beauty and the Beast, I felt like the musical just took over. Like, I mean, it's or The Greatest Showman. Literally every 2 minutes they're busting out into a song. I don't like musicals, but in a movie like this, it wasn't that bad. They would sing for a couple minutes, maybe one or two, and then you would get like 20 or 30 minutes of them not, and then it would bust out into another musical. And of course, they have the most memorable songs of all time when it comes to movies, kid movies, and animated films. So it was enjoyable for that. The music didn't take over, which was great. One of my biggest gripes with this movie is the different voice actors. There's only one character, there's only one actor, James Earl Jones, who played Mufasa in the original, that played Mufasa in the new one. James Earl Jones sounds great. I mean, I feel like this guy he's been old and everything. Like, he's just like, even in Star Wars, he was an older gentleman, and he's like, I'm like, 2019, this guy's still kicking. He sounds great. Never see him. He sounds great though. Yeah, just his voice with Mufasa. I mean, his voice is so iconic. That being said, who else's voice is iconic is Jeremy Irons, not playing Scar. That didn't work for me. Chiwetel Ejiofor, yeah, love the guy, great actor. It didn't work for me. I mean, Jeremy Irons, that's the one problem I have, and I think a lot of critics do, is when we're comparing it to the 1994 version, is you've heard that already, so you're like, that's stuck in your head. So then when you bring someone else to do that, it's just like, And I loved when Simba and Nala were younger, and I thought they did a great job, and the voice actors for them, the kids, did a wonderful job. When they got older, and then Nala is played by Beyonce, and then Simba is played by Childish Gambino, that didn't work for me at all. I thought it was horrible. I like Childish Gambino in movies, and he's a very talented guy. It just, his voice, it didn't work for me, because he sounded like a teenager. He has like a very, his voice isn't manly, let's say that. So he's supposed to be this grown up and the next king, this powerful lion, and he's got Childish Gambino's voice, and he's just like kind of like a little bit whiny. And then Beyonce, just she just I don't know, it just didn't sound, when they were recording these scenes together, it just didn't flow, it didn't work. And then of course you have the scene where they meet up for the first time when they get older, and it was just like, that scene really bothered me, because it was like, oh, they're fighting, and it's like, oh, hey, is that you? Oh yeah, it's me, Simba. No, is that, oh, it was just I don't know, it wasn't believable, let's put it that way. So I had a problem with that. Yeah, my only problems was the voice acting and the different although I did appreciate other ones, I like Seth Rogen and I like Billy Eichner playing Timon. I think that was great. Again, I probably would have preferred the original actors, but that's okay. I liked what they brought to it. It was fun. Another one is Keegan-Michael Key and the Hyenas. Listen, I love Keegan-Michael Key. God, I mean, put him in everything. He's like Keanu Reeves to me. Put him in everything and I will be happy. Except him as a hyena. I can't, who's behind that hyena and you can't believe it. And it's just, he didn't work for me. I don't know if he was trying to be vicious. It just did not work for me. Again, I go back to the original Hyenas and their voiceover work, and I believe one was Whoopi Goldberg. They didn't work for me. That's my only gripes with the movie. I enjoyed the movie. The CGI was great. The story is what the story is. That's what it was in the original, and that didn't change. Great story, great pacing. For the most part, the acting was good. But yeah, my only gripes was just some of the actors who they were playing, and their presence wasn't too good. But yeah, overall, good movie. Definitely check it out. If you like the original Lion King, you're gonna like this movie. If you never saw the original Lion King, you're probably gonna enjoy this movie. So yeah, definitely go out and see it. Let me know in the comments below what you thought of the Lion King. Are you excited to see it? Are you not excited to see it? Hit the like button. Hit the subscribe button. And thank you.